You know, this month is National Bullying Prevention Month. According to the Pew Research Center, about a third of parents with children younger than 18 are extremely worried that their child will be bullied at some point in their life. And about half of teens say online bullying is a major problem for their generation. Joining us this morning is Blaine Stevens, a licensed professional counselor with ThriveWorks in McKinney. Good morning to you, Blaine.
Hi there. Good morning.
Glad to have you this morning. Listen, how do we amplify National Bullying Prevention Month? We all know bullying can begin as a child, but the impact, it can linger into adulthood.
Yeah, absolutely. Recognizing National Bullying Prevention Month, I think, is critical because it helps highlight like you just said, the lasting emotional and psychological effects of bullying. And of course, we're talking about millions of children across the country who do experience this bullying. And this can have, of course, a profound impact on their mental health, academic performance, and of course, social well-being.
Yeah.
And another thing worth noting, and you kind of alluded to it there, is that while bullying is often seen as just a problem for kids, it's often important to remember that adults are also often the subject of bullying,
Yeah.
whether it's in workplace or online, leading to feelings of ostracization and isolation. And I believe by shining a light on this issue, we can educate people to prevention strategies and ways to stop bullying before it
You
escalates.
are absolutely
And
right.
yeah, and National Bullying Prevention Month provides an opportunity for communities to come together, parents and teachers, students alike, to create a safer, more supportive environment while also helping victims to feel seen and heard.
Blaine, what are ways that we can, or signs that we can look out for in terms of bullying and how it impacts a child's mental health?
Absolutely great question. So, of course, bullying can have severe and long-lasting impacts on kids' mental health. First and foremost, what we would look like is most likely something like what we would call anxious or depressive symptoms, right? So victims of bullying may experience feelings of worthlessness, loneliness, and hopelessness. This emotional distress can often translate into withdrawal from social situations, which of course impacts friendships and the overall quality of life. Additionally, children who are bullied may develop low self-esteem, which can hinder their ability to succeed academically and socially. But of course, the psychological effects of this can extend well beyond childhood.
Yeah.
Many adults who experience bullying as kids continue to struggle with mental health issues, such as anxiety disorders and depression, well into their adult lives. And to top it off, the fear of bullying can also create a toxic environment at school, making it difficult for kids to concentrate on their studies.
Yeah, Blaine, it
Ultimately,
definitely has a serious impact. I want to make sure we get all your questions in here. I'm
sure,
looking for a moment to
sure,
get in.
sure.
Wish you were
I
here in
understand.
studio with us. Blaine,
Yes.
before we go here, how can parents and teachers support their children and I guess handle the issue of bullying?
Absolutely. So parents and teachers are going to play a critical role in supporting kids who are being bullied. First, they want to create an open and trusting environment where kids feel safe to discuss their experiences. It's important to listen carefully and validate their children's feelings, showing empathy and understanding. Kids need to know that they are heard and supported. Once aware of the situation, adults can take appropriate actions. Teachers can monitor behaviors in classrooms and hallways, intervening when necessary and enforcing anti-bullying policies. Parents can work with the schools to ensure the bullying is addressed at the administrative level and creating a collaborative effort to protect the child. It's also vital, I think, though, to teach kids coping strategies. Parents and teachers can help them to develop assertiveness skills and encourage positive relationships with peers, promoting confidence and resilience. Adults should avoid encouraging retaliation, as oftentimes this can make things worse. But last piece I'll throw in is that fostering emotional support is the key.
Hmm.
Parents and teachers should provide resources such as counseling or peer support groups to help kids process their emotions and regain that sense of self-esteem. And by being proactive and supportive, adults can make a profound difference in a child's ability to overcome bullying.
Oh, Blaine, a wealth of information there. Thank you so much for your insight. Thank you for joining us here on Daybreak.
Absolutely.
All
Thank you.
right. Thank